Be honest for a second. How many days start fine until one quick scroll ruins your mood? You see one awful headline, one messy video, and by evening you're tense, sad, or angry without knowing why. You're not weak. Your brain is doing what human brains do. It pays extra attention to danger. Today, let's make it work for you, not against you. I'm going to share simple, science-backed habits anyone, anywhere can use to feel steadier, without quitting the internet or moving to a mountain. The language will be plain, the steps small, and you can try them right away. If you're between 20 and 35, you probably juggle study, work, money, health, and relationships. It's a lot. This guide is for real life, not a perfect life. We'll reduce the noise that makes you anxious, and we'll train calm in your body and mind. Think of it like giving your brain better ingredients and teaching it a few reliable moves. No therapy talk, no big promises. Just everyday tools that help on a random Tuesday. Let's start with the stream of information you swim in every day. Your attention is like a garden. What you water grows. If you water fear all morning, anxiety grows all day. There's a reason for this. Humans have a negativity bias. Bad news sticks louder and longer than good news. Studies show that even a few minutes of negative headlines in the morning can color your mood for 6 to 8 hours. 3 minutes can tilt an entire day. That sounds dramatic, but notice how it matches your experience. One ugly video at 8 a.m. and you feel off until dinner. So we don't have to quit the news. We just change how we meet it. Give your brain a gentle start each morning. For the first hour after you wake up, skip the doom scroll. No news apps, no home feeds. If you need an alarm, use airplane mode or a simple clock. In that first hour, do one small thing that lifts you. Drink water, stretch, make coffee, take a short walk, or sit quietly for a minute. Think of it like emotional sunscreen. You're not hiding from life, you're starting with a calmer nervous system. When you do want news or learning, go direct instead of walking through the slot machine of recommendations. Homepages and For You feeds are designed to hook you, not help you. Save a few sources you trust as bookmarks. Open those on purpose, read what matters, then close the tab. If you love video, make a tiny learning list of channels that leave you calmer and smarter. Open your list, not the Home tab. When you can, choose one deeper piece a couple of times a week instead of 20 hot takes. Long, balanced explainers usually show both sides and reduce panic. Fast takes spike your emotions. Slow pieces build your understanding. If your job requires news, time box it. Decide that you'll check from, say, 12:30 to 12:50, then stop. Stick to topics you need for work. Afterward, write 3 short lines: what matters, what action you'll take, if any, and what you'll ignore. That tiny debrief closes the loop, so the news doesn't rattle around your head all afternoon. It tells your brain, we saw it, we decided, we're done for now. Clean your digital room a little. Turn off push notifications for news and social. Remove sticky icons from your phone's first screen. Mute keywords that always spike your mood. Unfollow drama accounts that live on outrage. A single minute of setup can save you hours of anxiety later. For 1 week, try tracking 2 numbers: roughly how many minutes you doom scrolled and your mood from 1 to 10 at night. You'll likely notice a simple curve: less doom scroll, better evening mood. Seeing your own data can be more convincing than any advice. Now let's talk about your body, because anxious thoughts live in an anxious body. Before you argue with your mind, help your body calm down. Here's a fast reset you can do at your desk, on a bus, or in the bathroom at work. Start by breathing out a little longer than you breathe in. Inhale through your nose for 4 seconds and exhale through your mouth for 6. Do 5 rounds. Longer exhales tell your nervous system, "We're safe." While you breathe, drop your shoulders and unclench your jaw. Roll your shoulders back and down. Let your tongue rest on the roof of your mouth. Relax your face. Tiny changes, big signal. As you breathe, name and normalize what's happening. Whisper, "This is anxiety. My brain is trying to protect me. I can handle this moment." Naming it removes the mystery and the shame. Then ground yourself in your senses for half a minute. Look around and notice a few things you can see, a few you can feel, a few you can hear. You just moved your attention from what if to what is. That whole reset takes about 90 seconds. You won't always feel amazing afterward, but you will feel steadier. Use it before a meeting, after a bad message, or any time your chest tightens. A lot of people hear meditation and picture candles and a perfect mind. You don't need any of that. You just need a simple script and 10 minutes. Sit in a steady seat. Chair or floor is fine. Close your eyes if that feels safe. Count your breath up to 50. Inhale and silently count 1. Exhale and count 2. Inhale 3, exhale 4. Keep going. Thoughts will pop up. That's not failure. That's what minds do. When a thought appears, try this line. "I'm noticing a thought about rent," or "I'm noticing a thought about exams," or about that text. Then return to your next number. No debate, no solving. Just notice and return. This practice shrinks the fog of everything is wrong into 1 or 2 real worries you can name. Slow, steady breathing steadies your body, and a steadier body makes a clearer mind. The noticing line builds a gap between you and your thoughts. You have thoughts, but you are not your thoughts. If you hate sitting still, take a quiet 10-minute walk instead. Sync your steps with your breath. Maybe 4 steps to inhale and 6 steps to exhale. When thoughts come, say, "Noticing a thought about X," and keep walking. The movement will help burn off some stress chemicals, and the breath will signal safety to your nervous system. You'll return to your day with a little more room inside your chest. Worry loves to crash your day, so give it its own room. Make a worry parking lot in a small notebook or notes app. All day, when a worry shows up, write one simple line and park it. Tell yourself, "I'll meet you at 7 p.m. for 15 minutes. When 7 comes, set a timer and review your list. For each worry, choose one of 3 moves. Do a tiny action now, schedule a time to handle it, or let it go for now. Most worries shrink when you respect them with a time and a plan. Your brain learns a new rule. Daytime is for living, evening is for sorting. Not everything is yours to carry, and anxiety hates that truth. Draw 3 simple boxes in your mind: control, influence, accept. Some things are in your control today, like your messages, your effort, your sleep routine, and how you speak to people. Some things you can only influence, like asking for help, sharing feedback, or applying for a job. And some things are outside your control: other people's choices, the past, the weather. When anxiety spikes, write your top 3 worries and place each one into a box. Do one small action from control, make one nudge from influence, and say this line for the 3rd box: "This part is outside my control. I will let it be." Clarity doesn't erase anxiety, but it gives it less space to grow. Your mood also depends on simple body basics. I like the mesh idea: move, eat, sleep, hydrate. 10 minutes of movement is enough: a brisk walk, some stairs, light stretching. Movement burns stress chemicals and lifts your mood. Try to eat real food when you can, and just add one fruit or vegetable to whatever you are already going to eat. Don't overthink it. Set a devices off time before bed, even if it's just 30 to 60 minutes, and try to wake up at a steady time. Your brain loves rhythm. And drink water, a glass in the morning and another in the afternoon. It's small and boring and powerful. If you only do one mesh thing this week, take a 10-minute walk outside. The sky helps. Not everything is yours to carry, and anxiety hates that truth. Draw 3 simple boxes in your mind: control, influence, accept. Some things are in your control today, like your messages, your effort, your sleep routine, and how you speak to people. Some things you can only influence, like asking for help, sharing feedback, or applying for a job. And some things are outside your control: other people's choices, the past, the weather. When anxiety spikes, write your top 3 worries and place each one into a box. Do one small action from control, make one nudge from influence, and say this line for the 3rd box: "This part is outside my control. I will let it be." Clarity doesn't erase anxiety, but it gives it less space to grow. Your mood also depends on simple body basics. I like the mesh idea: move, eat, sleep, hydrate. 10 minutes of movement is enough: a brisk walk, some stairs, light stretching. Movement burns stress chemicals and lifts your mood. Try to eat real food when you can, and just add one fruit or vegetable to whatever you are already going to eat. Don't overthink it. Set a devices off time before bed, even if it's just 30 to 60 minutes, and try to wake up at a steady time. Your brain loves rhythm. And drink water, a glass in the morning and another in the afternoon. It's small and boring and powerful. If you only do one mesh thing this week, take a 10-minute walk outside. The sky helps. Anxious minds often isolate, but calm minds connect. Once a day, send a kindness text to someone you care about. Thinking of you. Hope your week is going okay. Don't ask for anything. Giving care gives you calm. Before bed, write 3 small good things from today. It could be a good coffee, a laugh, a song, a clean sink, a piece of progress. Your brain learns to notice the useful, not just the scary. And when you feel low, try a quick self-compassion script. This is hard. Other people feel this too. May I be kind to myself right now? It's simple, not cheesy. Your nervous system understands kindness. Here's a tiny weekly plan you can actually live. Tomorrow morning, skip headlines in your first hour. Drink water. Do the 90-second calm reset once. Write one short line in a note. What would make today feel okay? Keep it small. Around midday, take a short walk or stretch and do one small action from your control box. Park any new worries in your list. In the evening, run your 15-minute worry window. Do a tiny action or schedule something. Then write your 3 good things. If possible, put devices down half an hour before bed. When you do want news, go direct to trusted sources and pick one deeper piece instead of a pile of hot takes. Finally, schedule one joy refill during the week. Call a friend. Cook something simple. Read a chapter. Play a song. Put it on the calendar so it happens, instead of living only in your head. Why does this work in real life? Because you remove obvious triggers like doom scrolling, you teach your body to downshift with breath and movement, you give your mind structure with the worry window and the 3 boxes, and you add small positives with connection and gratitude. Each piece is tiny. Together, they change the tone of your day. You won't become a new person in a week, but your evenings can feel lighter and your mornings can feel less sharp around the edges. Let me give you a real example. A few months ago, I fell into the classic loop. Wake up, scroll, feel tense by noon, sleep badly, repeat. I decided to try this plan. I stopped headlines in my first hour and kept my phone on airplane mode while I made coffee. I created one YouTube playlist with only calm, educational channels and removed the home icon from my phone screen. I used the 90-second reset before meetings. I parked worries in my notes during the day and met them at 7 p.m. I walked 10 minutes after lunch. I wrote 3 good things before bed. 2 weeks later, my evenings were quieter and I woke up less heavy. The problems didn't disappear, but my reactions changed. That is the win that matters. If life feels heavy beyond everyday stress, please get help. This guide is for normal anxiety and low mood. If your sadness or anxiety is strong, constant, or makes it hard to function, if you can't work, can't sleep for days, or have thoughts of harming yourself, talk to a professional in your area. Help looks different in every country, but a doctor, counselor, or trusted community leader can point you to support. Asking for help is a form of strength, not failure. You deserve support. If you want a little challenge to make this real, try this for 7 days. On day 1, skip headlines in your first hour and do the 90-second reset once. On day 2, clean your digital room by turning off one set of notifications and removing one sticky icon from your phone's home screen. On day 3, do the breath count to 50 or take a 10-minute walk and park worries all day in your note. On day 4, use the 3 boxes and take one small action in the control box and one nudge in the influence box. On day 5, focus on mesh. Take a 10-minute walk and drink 2 full glasses of water. On day 6, send a kindness text and write 3 good things at night. On day 7, review your week. Notice what helped and choose 1 or 2 habits to keep. Your brain isn't the enemy. It just needs better inputs and simple training. Less doom scroll, more calm breath. Fewer hot takes, more slow understanding. Park your worries, act on what you can, accept what you can't. Add a little movement, a little water, a little kindness. Repeat. You don't need a perfect plan. You need a small start. Take one slow breath right now. Unclench your jaw. Drop your shoulders. Decide one tiny thing you'll try today. Then go live your day with a little more space inside your chest. You've got this.